That's one, Naomi.
I pledge my faithfulness to the Niners and their Hall of Famers, for which they stand, one nation, under an empire, invincible, with 5 rings and domination over all.
I know the empire's on fire. I heard slow feet, don't eat, so I compete. Niner gang, turned up, we hard to beat. Give me the rock, keep watching the score sheet. Niner empire, we on fire, we bring the heat. Run it up, we run it up. Let's go. Run it up, let's run it up. Come on, we run it up, run it up, run it up.
What's up, everyone? Niner Empire Podcast Live, episode 14. It's the bye week. I'm your host, DJ Juice, the official DJ of Niner Empire, Vice President of the Richmond Chapter, California, founder of NinersWithAttitude.com and Locked In Radio DJs.
What's up, Niner Empire? I'm Jamil Williams, member of the 619ers in San Diego, California.
Hey, Niner Empire. My name is Naomi. I'm from El Paso, Texas. I'm part of Empire Tejas 915, and I handle all the social media for Niner Empire.
Niner Empire, it's your boy DJ Hype Man 49, official Hype Man, Niner Empire, president of the PA Faithfuls, Locked In Radio DJ. Shout out to the Hit Squad.
Folks, Joe Leonor, founder of Niner Empire. For 20 years, we've been bringing fans around the world together, often imitated, never duplicated. It's all about Niner Empire and bringing family and friends together.
Niner Empire Podcast is proudly sponsored by Gold Bar Whiskey, NinersWithAttitude.com, and ShotSticks.com. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor with Niner Empire Podcast, please email info@NinerEmpire.com.
What's up, Niner Empire? This is how you can get your hands on the brand new viral Gold Jacket koozies. They come included on the brand new Joe Montana Retro Edition Bourbon from Gold Bar Whiskey, celebrating the 1985 Super Bowl win. Simply go to goldbarwhiskey.com, click the Joe Montana collection, and the first product you see will be Retro Edition with a can koozie. You can take a look here, see some awesome pictures of the product, and simply scroll down, press add to cart, and put in your shipping address. The can koozies come with 5 different designs, as you can see here, so you can collect all 5. They're perfect to put on the new Double Gold canned cocktail made in collaboration with Joe Montana, which is a whiskey mule with orange juice and lime juice. It's a delicious cocktail and also available on our site here for both shipping within California and the rest of the United States. You can also find some of our old Joe Montana product collections now available for shipping, like Blend 273, 117, Throwback, the Catch Edition, and some of our gift sets like our season kickoff collection and our single barrel select gift set. Thanks and cheers.
Niner Empire, what's up? A quick announcement. We have the Niner Empire chains back in stock. They're officially the second round right here. If you want to get one of these, everybody's been asking about these right here. Niner Empire chains. You got to go to NinerEmpire.com, click store, shop now again, jewelry. It'll be right in there. And also brand new, this is the second run of these, but the very first run is the Niner Empire earrings. I don't have them to show you because they're brand new. I don't have them yet. Plus I don't wear earrings. So all the ladies, all the fellas that wear earrings, we have the brand new Niner Empire earrings also on NinerEmpire.com. So on top of that, the 49ers have just dropped earlier this season. They announced the rivalry jerseys. And of course, you know, Niner Empire going to bring you that heat. So NinerEmpire.com has 3 colors, the official black, which is the new rivalry color, but we also got the red and the white. All 3 are on the website right now. So click NinerEmpire.com, store, shop now, and go to jerseys, and you will find everything you need right there. There's more stuff on there. So I suggest a lot of you out-of-towners that are having a hard time finding things to buy Niners, this site has them all in the store. So click NinerEmpire.com and go to the store, and you will find everything you need there. Other than that, we're going to go over to the next segment with Joe. Go Niners.
Hello, all. We're bringing in a very, very special guest. She's special to me, especially. I've known this lady and her family for quite a long time, but we figured it was important to bring like a fan spotlight. And the lady, Laureline Klingler, she's not just your regular fan. She has been a fan for over a half a century, actually her whole life. But I won't ask her the age or whatever, but she can tell you the age. But it's amazing how long she's been a season ticket holder and everything about her. I just saw her recently, and I want to have her on as a guest. So, welcome, Laureline.
Hi, I feel honored to be here.
Well, first off, I want to say hello to the Klingler family and the Smiley family. We love them very much.
I think it's reciprocated.
Well, thank you. One of the questions I want to ask you: how long have you been a season ticket? We know you've been a Niner fan your whole life, but how long have you been a season ticket holder for?
Officially 43 years, but 45 because I was on somebody else's name, under somebody else's name for the first 2 years. And then he said, why don't you just put him in your name? And I went, oh, okay. So that was 43 years ago that my name was stamped on the envelope.
Okay, we talked 43 years times 16. I'm not good at math. The amount of games that you've been to, let's talk about how many games in those 43 years you've missed.
Candlestick, I missed 3 games. And Levi's, I just missed my first game because of COVID. But Candlestick, I only missed 1 season game. I missed 2 preseason games, and that was so I could go participate in the Senior Olympics women's soccer and the Senior Olympics women's softball.
That's amazing. DJ G's just put it, it's been 688 games.
Wow. Then
That's
I've seen a
record.
lot of people.
You've met a lot of people. Okay, with that being said, give me your top 2 most memorable moments.
Wow. It's kind of hard. My moments when I'm right there on the field or at the stadium.
At the stadium.
Okay, at the stadium was a playoff game, and I got to be the flag bearer down on the ground. It was Kaepernick against Green Bay, and I had my son Michael with me, and I got to bump fists with the players as they all came out of the stadium onto the field or out to the stadium from the on the field. And my son, who was taller than me, was cutting me off from getting fist pumped. And Patrick Willis came back and made sure that he gave me a fist pump. While we were
Sounds like
down there, we were trailing 7-0. And by the time we got up to our seats, which were on the second level, we were kicking butt against Green Bay, and we eventually won that game. And then my second best one was I was able at Levi's to bring out the full size American flag with one of my 5'11" granddaughters. And she picked the spot where we were going to pull it across the field. And it wound up after falling 3 times in rehearsal. We wound up right in front of George Kittle, and my granddaughter looks over at him and just mouths, I can't believe it. And he mouthed back at her, I know. And so that was my second. The games, I have a lot of exciting games, but those were my 2 exciting times at both Candlestick and Levi's.
You know, the other last couple of weeks when I saw you, we mentioned about like how the Niners had this fan of the year. And if the people watching had that opportunity, you know, I think they may have chosen this year already. But these are the kind of fans that have been there for this amount of time and have only missed 4 games that deserve the fan of the year.
I agree.
And the fact, I mean, I saw pictures of your room as well too, correct?
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's also is that your woman cave?
Yes, it is. And I let my husband in here, but you just heard me tell him to get out for a few minutes.
My wife tells me the same stuff. It's weird.
He
I noticed
didn't
at Candlestick
realize.
Park, as well. I always remember seeing you. You would come through the tailgate and everything, but there was something special about your jacket that you would wear.
My
Let's talk about
jersey.
your jersey. Let's talk about your collection of pins.
Well, I think I have over 250 pins on the front and sleeves of my jersey. The majority of them were pins out of Candlestick, and a good percentage of that were pins that were given to me by friends and family, and even law enforcement. I got a highway patrol pin, a San Francisco fire pin, and San Francisco police pin because they all really liked. Oh, and I also got one from Jed York. No, excuse me, Dr. York gave me a pin too.
Did he charge you?
No, but he also said he didn't think I needed any more because I already had pins. So,
Surprised he didn't charge you though. Now,
yeah.
let's talk about the aspect if you remember 43 years ago, how much were your tickets back then?
Oh, shoot, they were like $90.
$90.
Yeah, but you know, one year, remember Fan Appreciation Day? We used to have those at the
Yes.
stadium, and they gave us scratchers. And I got about 5 or 6 scratchers, and I went up to my seat, sat down, and I started scratching. And it says, "Sorry, you didn't win anything. Sorry, you didn't win anything." And then I got one, and I didn't quite believe it. And I asked my husband, "Is this what I'm reading?" And then it looked at it, and it told me to go to the 49er offices on the mezzanine. So I raced over there. There was no one else there. The gentleman says to me, "There was only 4 of these were printed out, and you're the first one here." And what it was is I won season tickets for that whole season, for the next upcoming season. So I got, my husband and I had 2 seats. We got 2 seats complimentary of the Niners for one season.
Have you been to any of the Super Bowls?
Yes, I went to Super Bowl 24 when we played against Denver, and we won 55-10. I made the front page of the St. Petersburg Times, a picture of me and my girlfriend as we're down in the stadium and watching the game. Spent 3 great days in New Orleans, San Francisco. Back in those days, we took over everything also. We had Bourbon Street under control. We had everything along the wharf under control. It was all red and gold.
That's what I'm talking about. So one of the reasons why I wanted you on here as well is I think it's very important that, when us younger fans see our fans that have been there a long time, go up and give them a hug and just tell them thank you. Because without them, we wouldn't be here. And we appreciate everything that you've done. One last question for you. Your woman cave. What's your favorite thing in that woman cave of yours?
It's a little black box that my granddaughter made me for Christmas, and she painted the San Francisco symbol on there. And then inside, when you open the box, it's pictures of me and her sister. Can I show this to you?
Absolutely. Turn the phone around.
Okay. Can you see that?
Yes.
And in there's a picture of John Lynch with 3 of my granddaughters. They were playing against John Lynch's daughter in soccer at the high school that his daughters went to. And he was always a fan, always there. There's a picture of me with the flag opened up all the way. There's a picture of my granddaughter who made this box. There's a picture of me in my jersey. I look like a Oompa Loompa
there you
with
are.
a bunch of arms. That's my favorite thing in there.
You have a lot of fans on here watching, calling you a true trailblazer, and
they're cool.
So happy for you. And I can sit here all day and just talk football with you and everything, and just how much I love you personally. And thank you for hopping on. Is there anything that you expect our Niners to do this year? Last question.
I think they should take better care of us, the fans.
Well, you said it, girl.
You see the stadiums filled in other arenas with red and gold, and them yelling "juice." When we go into our stadium, and all they want to do is make sure they put the wand on and make sure that you have your phone with your ticket. What
Absolutely.
happened to all of our giveaways that we used to have? We had the scarves, we had the towels. I'm wearing one of the little t-shirts that they gave us. Where's our t-shirts? Where's our caps? Where's our visors? You know, where's the acknowledgement other than raising our ticket prices and forcing us to eat the food there? Where's the acknowledgement that we're still there and that we still care?
You know, I think what you said, everybody's thinking the same thing, but we continue to go because we love our Niners. And that's what Niner Empire does is like, you know, I've always said it's not really that we take care of each other. So when you go to these takeovers and invasions and everything, we take care of each other. And because the Niners do their thing for a few hours, but we're there all weekend with each other and enjoying each other. So,
And their loyalty is to their paycheck. It's become very corporate. Our
100%.
loyalty is to our team and the other fans that are in the same step as we are.
We agree with you. But what do we do every year? We continue to purchase the tickets and go because it's 49er football, right?
Exactly. And that will be continuum. That's the first thing in my will, handing it down to my wingers, my granddaughters. Don't lose these tickets. Make sure you keep going.
Well, you know, if they don't want them, you got another grandson over here.
Well,
I'm really not that
tell
young,
them,
but
sure.
well,
Thank
thank
you
you,
so
Laura
much for
Lee.
including me.
We appreciate you hopping on. And if anybody has extra pins, hand them over to me and I'll definitely get them to Laura Lee.
Yes, please do. The more pins, the merrier.
There you go. Big hugs to you, girl. I'll talk to you later. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Take care.
All right, you too.
All right. Bye now.
Before we begin, shout out to Laura Lane, and I agree with her. As a season ticket holder, take care of us, you know. Niner Empire, welcome to the Slaps at the Tailgate segment. And today I have with me two of my locked-in radio DJ brethren, DJ RC and DJ Thunder. Fellas, how you guys doing this evening?
Good, man. Good.
Good.
I was gonna tell Joe he's not that young, but I'm gonna leave that alone. So, yeah.
Hey, Thunder, you gotta take it off of mute. While he's doing that, so I'm just gonna let you fellas know the rundown of Slaps from the Tailgate. Okay, I just need you to give me your top 5 songs. Okay, top 5 songs that you play to get the tailgate jumping. Okay, and we're gonna go from number 5 down to number 1, and you're gonna tell me why you chose that song at that spot. All right, we good?
Yeah,
All right. So who wants to go first?
I got it.
I mean, well, with me, go for it. Go for it.
All right. So RC,
My
we'll let
number,
you go first. What's your number 5
my
song?
number 5 because I'm from H Town, so I gotta go with Southside, Little Kiki.
Okay.
Starting out, that's gonna always get them going because everybody gonna want to do that dance. So you know, hey,
Southside. Yeah, you know what? Being around you for a while now, I noticed you do play that, and that does get you going and get the crowd going. So that's a good one right there. Southside, Little Kiki. All right, DJ Thunder, what's your number 5 slap you play to get the tailgate going?
I mean,
okay, he got delay. Okay, go ahead.
to be honest with you, I can hear you. I really don't have a top 5. I just play what the crowd is feeling. So usually, maybe I probably play like the wobble, just to get everybody going.
So you play the wobble, number 5.
But I do have a number 1. I can wait.
All right, yeah, you leave that for the wait. So wobble is number 5, and that's just to get the party going. That's how you feel. That'll get the party going. Okay. All right, DJ RC, what is your number 4 slap from the tailgate?
Here I Go by Mystical. Can't go wrong. Here I Go. Can't go wrong with it, baby. When you throw some
why you go with that? Like, I want to know, like, what's the basis?
Because it's one of those hype songs, man, that's gonna get everybody pumped. Here I go. Once you get the scream, Mystical, you can't go wrong, baby. You just can't go wrong with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out Money B Digital Underground. Money B is in the building. We always appreciate you watching, man.
What's up, Money B?
All right, DJ Thunder, what's your number 4 slap for the tailgate?
Money B. Well, since we got RC on there, might as well do some Outcasts and he know what I'm talking about.
There'll be a story behind that. Uh-oh.
Why choose you, baby?
Okay.
Well,
all right, Outcast. All right, number 4. RC, what is your number 3 slap from the tailgate?
It's going down. It's going down, baby. Young Jock is going down. That's one of them anthems. That's one of them themes. You can't go around. Yes, and the dance is going down. You can't go wrong with it.
All right. That's a good one. That's definitely a good one. No matter where you at in the country, you play that, people are gonna start doing that. I could vibe with that. Okay, DJ Thunder, what is your number 3 slap to get the tailgate going?
Mac Dre, feeling myself.
Oh, that's a good one. Mac Dre getting love once again on the segment. Okay, why you play that? Let me know. What's the reason of playing that?
West Coast, baby. Gotta do some West Coast.
Okay. All right, for the West
Gotta
Coast.
do some West Coast. Gotta do some yeah.
Got you. All right. DJ RC, what is your number 2 slap from the tailgate and why?
It's And Then What by Young Jeezy. Anthem. It started out hard, doom, doom, shot, doom, doom, shot, doom. Once that beat started coming in and then that doom, doom, it's just an anthem, man. I love anthems to get the crowd going. So I'm gonna throw that And Then What on there, and it's usually gonna get everybody like, okay, here we go.
Nice.
I'm hitting all his Atlanta songs.
Okay. DJ Thunder, what is your number 2 slap for the tailgate?
What's my favorite word? Why you gotta say it like short?
Okay.
Blow the whistle.
All right. I know why you play that, but I want to hear from you. Why do you play that?
That's the one that gets everybody jumping.
All right.
Especially when everybody got the whistles.
I'll take that.
Matter of fact, we played it at the game at the watch party Sunday.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's one of the favorite songs we play here.
All right, look. So we down to our number 1 slap from the tailgate. Okay. DJ RC, what is your number 1 slap from the tailgate and why?
And I won't be surprised if we have the same one, but it gotta be California Love, baby. That's gonna you can't go wrong. You're gonna reach everybody from the East Coast to the West Coast. It's worldwide. Everybody gonna get hyped for it. You know our boy from Vegas gonna show out every time it come on. I play it always. If he had
of course he gonna show out.
Shout out to Deacon, man. Leave my brother Deacon alone.
Deacon don't do his thing, man. You gotta play it for Deacon. You crazy if you don't. If you Deacon.
You got to. Deacon is one of the biggest supporters of that song, man. When that song, I don't care where he at in the venue, he gonna
act up. He gonna come straight to the stage.
Yep. All right. DJ Thunder, what is your number 1 slap from the tailgate and why?
And he right, because that's my number 1 too. I knew all the drinkers out there, since I don't drink no more. It's in Atlanta. I always play shots. Everybody.
Nice.
Because every time we score a touchdown, there's a song I play. Everybody got to do a shot every time we score a touchdown.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what. You
But I don't drink
fellas,
no more, so I just do a shot of water.
Well, I got you,
fellas
dog. I got
you fellas had some good selections for your slaps. I do appreciate you for your time. And make sure y'all tap in their regions. Make sure you tap in with DJ RC down in Dallas. Tap in with DJ Thunder in the ATL shorty. Follow Locked In Radio
follow me
DJs.
on TikTok too, man. I go live
Oh,
all
yeah.
the time.
There you go. TikTok. There you go. Make sure y'all follow RC on TikTok. RC Thunder, thank you for your time. I appreciate you. We're going to move it over to Jamel, and he's going to talk about Chapter Spotlight.
Ain't no problem. Bet. Appreciate y'all.
All right. Thank you, Avery. That was a great segment. Shout out to Ray Clark in Dallas and DJ Thunder out there in the ATL. All right. Welcome to another episode of Chapter Spotlight. We got a legend with us today. We got John Downer representing Tampa Niner Empire. What's up, John?
What's going on? All right.
All right. Thanks for joining us tonight. Before we get into the chapter, we've got a video from one of your watch parties that we're going to look at right now. All right, thank you, John. So we're gonna start it off with how long has Tampa Niner Empire been around?
Well, we've been around since 2013.
Okay, 2013. And so the video that we watch is that the current place where you're watching your games?
Yes.
Okay, tell us about that spot. Where's that?
That's at Beef O'Brady's on North Himes and Bush Boulevard in Tampa, Florida. We've been there now 2 years.
Okay, great. So what are some of the things that your members mostly look forward to when they're coming out to one of the watch parties?
Well, it's a family vibe. You know, the hospitality that, you know, our chapter brings and welcomes any 49er fan to our watch party. We just make them feel at home. You know, there's always a friendly vibe. It's always kid friendly. You know, we encourage, if you have kids, bring your kids out along with you to join in on the fun. You know, we have a DJ. And big shout out to Mr. Hold Up, Antoine Williams,
Yep.
who provide the music. Also, I got to give a big shout out to my vice president, Stephen Howard, who takes over some of that duties as well on game days. You know, we just have a friendly vibe, you know, that's going on.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out Stephen Howard. We think we had him on earlier this season talking about the invasion that you guys did. So, all right.
Yeah.
Other than the chapter watch parties, what else does the Tampa Niner Empire like to do as a group?
Well, we used to be real active into the community right before COVID. Tampa got real strict on like providing for the homeless right after COVID hit. But we're starting to get back into helping the homeless. That's a real big thing for me. Me and my wife, we really started that outreach on helping the homeless, and it hits deep in my heart personally. So I've always felt that giving back to the community is one of our strong points to help the less fortunate. And that's what our chapter strives for, is helping people and welcoming people. So we encourage that for our members to get involved.
Right. Yeah, and I've always gotten that vibe from from you and from your wife and the chapter. It's always very welcoming. When somebody's in town also. So 2017, I think that was my first trip to Tampa. Had a great time, man. You guys did a great job from the opening night, that Friday night at Buffalo Wild Wings, and then the invasion party. Everything was on point, man. You guys did a great job. It seems like Tampa Niner Empire does an invasion every year. We've been playing in Tampa a lot here lately. So how many invasions has the chapter had to host so far?
We've held five invasions, and 2 summer events since 20 the first one 2017. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
5. That's probably more than any other group. I know Arizona, Gary, he's doing them every year since that's a division opponent. But that's great, man. The events, the summer events. I know you hosted was it the 2nd annual Niner Empire Worldwide weekend? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. What was the other one?
We had one. We put that on ourselves. We just wanted to bring the fans down as a relaxation weekend.
Right.
We hosted a pool party on that Saturday. A meet and greet at the hotel on Friday. We held a pool party that Saturday. And we just allowed everybody to do their own thing on Sunday, just so they can see the town.
Right. Okay. Going back into the invasions. So tell us about some of the biggest challenges, you face when you're hosting a 49er invasion. It's a lot of work.
Yes, it is. It's real stressful. But the key is, I would think if putting on an invasion is try to find something that's going to be kid friendly, and find a venue that's going to be susceptible to providing everything that you want to plan. That's going to have food, and we try to do it for free. Our biggest thing here in Tampa as a chapter, we feel that if you're traveling from out of town, you've already purchased plane tickets, hotel, rental cars. So we feel that it's our duty to provide everything for you outside of that. We don't want you to come and have to spend a bunch of money on food, having to pay for an event or anything to that nature. That's our responsibility as a chapter, to make sure that if you come down to visit our city, we're going to treat you with much respect, and we're going to try to, make you save a lot of money. And that's what our goal is, for you to come down and enjoy yourself. We don't want you to have to come and spend an arm and a leg, because you've already taken that part out the equation by coming down. So we feel it's our responsibility to take the brunt of that and just let you come here and relax, let your hair down, enjoy yourself. That's what we pride ourselves in, the hospitality part of it.
Yeah, that's great advice, John. Especially, we're starting to see a lot of people, outside of the hosting city, trying to do events, and they're charging all this money, to enter events and these autograph signings. It's great advice for somebody that for somebody that's hosting a 49er invasion for the first time. Kid friendly, and just try and save them as much money as you can. So we appreciate that. As I think there's another chance that we'll be playing in Tampa again next season. I think if we finish in the same place, we'll be in Tampa again next year. So you might have to do it again.
We plan for just in case. So
Yeah.
we've already been talking about that, behind the scenes. But we up for the challenge. We look for it. We have some rumbles about, man, we need to take a break. We're going to do it. But when the time comes, everybody's join in and we hit the ground rolling, because we know the fans are going to want to come to Tampa.
Yeah, we just got a comment from Willie. Might be another invasion in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you got to be ready. You got to be ready. But I mean, y'all have done it 5 times. So if it has to be, then I know you guys will get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, John, that's all the questions I have for you. Thanks for all the hard work, since 2013 that you put in, you and your chapter. Good luck to you and the chapter on the rest of the season.
Okay. One more thing before I go, I want to definitely give a shout out to Joe Lenore. Since day one, when he welcomed us as a chapter, he's been there. He's always been a phone call away. And I just pride myself as a chapter president to uphold that Niner Empire legacy. It's for us, it's Niner Empire all day, every day. And our chapter represents the Niner Empire. So I want to give a big shout out to Joe, also his wife. They've been nothing but kind to me and my wife when we come to California. And, I'm just grateful, and I'm proud to be a Niner Empire recipient.
All right. Thanks, John. We'll see you later.
Go Niners.
All right. We'll turn it over to Avery now.
All right. Welcome back, y'all. So we did this segment last show, and it was a hit. So a lot of people, they reached out and said, we love it. Can y'all do it again? So we're going to do it once again. What's your take? So, but before we do it, I want to give a shout out. I see we have New Zealand in the building. Shout out to New Zealand, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate it. All right. So here we go. My first question for all of you. What are your thoughts from the Browns game? What are your thoughts? Like, how do you feel after that? Let me know. Good, bad, or indifferent.
All I got to say is every win in the NFL is a difficult one. And for them to go out there and win, it's a W. I don't care what the score is. A W is a W.
Same here.
They went out and won. That's what they're supposed to do.
That's it. Doesn't matter how you win, as long as you win.
Yeah, going into a place like Cleveland and that kind of weather, and not having any turnovers, ball control, special teams, that's huge.
I mean, the way I could put it to you is like, I know they're athletes and we hold them to a different standard, but think about yourself, right? When you go to work, do you have a perfect day at work every day? No. But as long as you get the job done, you get paid. Same thing.
Naomi, how about you, Naomi? How was your vibe from the game? Like, how do you feel? Was good, bad, and different?
Good. It's good. I mean, the defense, again, I'm all about Robert Saleh, and I'm happy he's back.
Yeah.
But it carried us, and Purdy, he did well under pressure. Like, he came through, he made some plays. McCaffrey, like always, on my fantasy league, so he's always my MVP.
I tell you something that stuck out to me, man. We haven't won in Cleveland since what, 1984?
84.
I was telling that to Juice, and we had to look back, and he went it back into the history of us playing the Browns and how many wins we had.
Yeah, we were looking, but in Cleveland, I think that's it. Yeah.
1984. That game, and I probably would have went if it wasn't this part of the year. It's cold as heck up there. But anytime we play the Browns, it's a game that's dear to me. I think some of you know. I have a cousin that played for both the Browns and the 49ers. His name was Thane Gash. So anytime the Niners play the Browns, I look at it as the Thane Gash Bowl. He's one of the people that made me a Niner fan. Just having a family member as a kid, I'm just like, wow, I got a famous person. I'm gonna follow that team. So shout out to Thane. All right, any more things about that question? Or we can move on.
Only thing I want to add to that is people are like ragging on the defense sometimes when they give up big plays, but I think under Saleh, the last 2 games have been single digits. You know what I'm saying? They've only gotten 1 score on us. So our defense for what we have, for a shell of our starters, we're playing with second and third stringers and bringing up practice squad people, signing people from other team. And if you notice, all these new additions that have been there 2, 3, 4 weeks, they're starting to click now because all these backups are playing together. So now the continuity has been at least a month.
I've been saying that.
So they're only going to get better. They're only going to get better. And as we get better with the defense, the offense is getting healthier, and they ain't gonna want to see us, man.
They don't. I've been saying that week in, week out on the Hypecast. You know, our defense, our offense. We have players who are getting opportunities to play, and we killing it. And I think the teams that played against us only scored 17 points in 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
How's our defense bad?
Was that 9? I think the Panthers got 8 or 9, and then last game it was 8. So I mean, they haven't even scored over 20 points in 2 games. So exactly. I'm not worried, man. I'm more worried about injuries. That's my biggest worry. But other than that, Salah's doing wonders with these dudes. And you got to remember, like, you might be a practice squad or a second string backup, but what gets you better is playing time. Just like in any job, right? When they hire you, what do they say? How much experience do you have? So if you're on the field every week and you're going through the motions and now you're learning, the game is slowing down for you, like they say, right? They're going to get better. And that's what you're seeing now. Now, a month into it, you're seeing Robinson step up. We got Huff is coming back. We got Klein sacking. We got Keon White. All these guys on the line, CJ West, they're all starting to click. They're gelling. They're getting a feel for playing next to each other. They're only going to get better.
I know. Their execution was on point. The 49ers capitalized on all of the Browns' mistakes. Like, they were like,
hey, Avery.
Yo.
Before we go to the next take, these people in the comments.
Yeah.
They're ragging on you, Joe.
Hey, before we go to the next comment, too, shout out to Kenny for being your second week as a Niner fan.
Shout out to Kenny, man.
Kenny's the second week being a Niner fan. Let's go. Okay,
shout out to you, Kenny.
Kenny Niner, come on.
All right. Any more takes on that question? Or we moving on? All right. My number 2 question, all right, I have for y'all. And y'all can also put it in the comment section as well. Who is your favorite Niner of all time and why?
I can start that for you, man. I was thinking about this the other day as using it live from the tailgate question. So I started thinking to myself, what would I pick? And for me, it's always been Jerry Rice. But I seen this clip the other day, and it was Lawrence Taylor talking about this. And it's Lawrence Taylor. If y'all don't know Lawrence Taylor, everything linebacker from the Giants who used to raise hell on us, right? He said, they asked him, who is your GOAT quarterback? And he said, Joe Montana. That's right. And they said, why? He said, because Joe Montana played in an era where they were trying to take your neck off, and we could hit the quarterback, drive him into the ground, play with broken ribs, back surgery, and he would just get back up and keep playing. And everybody's saying Tom Brady, but as Tom Brady played in the era where you put a finger on him to throw a flag, which allows him to play longer. So that's why Tom Brady played 20 seasons. Remember, Montana was out for 2 years, damn near, when he got hit from the back. You know what I'm saying? Against the Giants. That's so right. Imagine if Montana had the type of protection Brady had. How many more rings would he have won, and how much longer would he have played? So for me, it's Joe Montana.
Okay.
I can go next. My answer is probably different than most. Ricky Waters, my all-time favorite.
Oh, you beat Naomi to it.
Ricky running Waters. Ricky Waters. Shout out to Harrisburg, PA zone, Ricky Waters.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hey, that's a good pick, though.
Yeah. So Ricky, he brought a swag to the 49ers that we never had, right? And then, being from Texas, me and Naomi, I felt like Ricky played his hardest against the Cowboys, and he hated the Cowboys, right? So, me being from Dallas, that was special to me. So Ricky Waters.
Ricky running Waters, okay.
Hey, real quick before we move on, look, I'm looking at the chat real quick. Paulina says Ronnie Lott. Angelica says Joe Montana. Brooklyn Nine Empire says Rice. Adam says Lott. Rojo says Jeff Fuller. That's my uncle.
Jeff Fuller was a
Who
hitter.
else? Patricia
Shout out
Alvarez
Rojo.
says Brent Jones. Niner Nate says Ronnie Lott. Hold Up says Brent Jones. Tanya says Fuller we graduated from the same school. Okay. Who else? Anybody else in there? D Pierce says Rice. Misty Downer says Roger Craig. Ray Clark says Jerry Rice. Brooklyn Nine Empire says Lot. Anybody else? Frank Gore says Kiwi in New Zealand. Xavier Rodriguez says Bryant Young. Okay.
BY. Those are all amazing.
Those are all good. Those are Joaquin says Montana. So there you go. We just from the chat, just to interact with you.
Absolutely. Appreciate
Go ahead, Naomi. I want to hear you. We already know who you like.
I like Ricky Waters. I like Ricky Waters. He was fierce. He was fast. He was powerful, and like Jamil said, like it was just his hate for the Cowboys for us was like big. Super Bowl 29 against the Chargers, just 3 touchdowns. Like I don't know. I'm a big Ricky Waters fan, even up to this day. Even after he left to the Eagles, I was sad.
Hell yeah! Not only that, I think with the Niners, they didn't use him to his full potential as a lead back. If you notice, he only had one. I think he only had one 1,000-yard season, but he was a big receiver out the backfield. When he went to Philly and Seattle, they used him like we should have used him as the real featured back. You know what I'm saying? So I think that right there, I don't know if I would have been kicking myself like, damn, we should have used him like that because he was a real back.
Just cross your fingers. Maybe we could get him on the podcast.
Hey, working on it.
Working on it.
Who else we got? Eric Illustrate says Joe Cool. Brian says BY, which is Bryant Young. Lando says Navarro Bowman.
Yeah, Bryant Young too.
Kiwi says Patrick Willis. Man, that's all good.
Really? Okay. When I give you my favorite player, it's because of the full experience and how he is with the fans.
I already know who you're gonna say. Go ahead.
And he carried 3 Saints on the back, and he plays rough and he plays tough. And he's up there with some of the best linebackers in the NFL, George Kittle. You know, obviously we got Ronnie Lott, we got Joe Montana, we got, Jake Moody, we got we got all these great players, but as an experience as a fan, like you at the home games when Fred Warner, for example, when he's hurt and he's up in the stands and they show a picture, the crowd goes nuts. Mm-hmm. That's that fan experience. George Kittle, how friendly and how much of a kid he is out there playing a kid's game again. That's football. You're playing a kid's game and he enjoys. I mean, I don't know the guy, but just from all his interviews and everything and the way he plays is tough. Yeah. And even after a loss, he gets in front of that mic and he carries himself as a professional. Mm-hmm. And he plays. I mean, look what he did against the Saints, carrying 3, defensive players on his back. He just all around. He loves the game, and as football fans, that's what we love to see. And he's just that. He's that dude.
He wanted to really pick Kyle Williams, but
I mean, we go down the worst 5 players. Eric.
Oh yeah, they should do that. That's a good one.
Number 91. I call him employee 91. That's Eric. I'm gonna say his name. But y'all got some great picks, and Joe, you're absolutely right. George Kittle, man.
I know there's so many.
If you ever be down on that sideline, his family is pleasant. He's pleasant. Like you're absolutely right. Gives you the great experience, man. I'm going to jump on the Jerry Rice train. For me, a kid from Brooklyn, it's all about basketball. Jeff would tell you, and nobody cares about the Jets and the Giants. And watching the Super Bowl, seeing how Jerry Rice performed at the Super Bowl, one-hand catches and all type of stuff, man. I was like, if I'm gonna have a team, I'm gonna be motivated to watch these guys a little more, And Jerry Rice never let you down, man. It's just something about it was games on the line. If either Montana or Young was Jones Jerry, Darren Drakeford. If Montana or Young was Jones and Jerry, it didn't matter. 99% chance he was going to catch that ball, and he was going to burn the guy sticking them. So great selections. Mm-hmm. All right, question number 3. This has been a hot one the past couple of weeks this season, and I think it's time to answer now. Now that we're at the tail end of the season, will Kyle Shanahan finally win Coach of the Year?
I hope so.
He needs to with that team that he's helped put together with their second and third string. He was playing with the 4th string linebacker last game.
Yes. Yes.
That's what we're talking about, man. It's like that. I mean,
and our wide receiver core's been out all year.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it should be a split between Kyle Shanahan. I mean, he'll probably get of course, they vote the head coach, but Saleh deserves a lot of credit too, though, because he's got that defense playing. Like we were saying earlier, like he takes it back to the fundamentals, and then all you need is time to get that experience. And once you understand the game, it slows down for you, and it's showing right now. I mean, they stopped Cleveland on 4th and 1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't the first time they've done that this year.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're continuously doing these big plays when people think that because we got backups, they're going to come in and just move the ball on us. They might do it here and there, but when it counts, the defense has stepped up and they've saved the offense on top of that. So
yeah, I think if the season ended today, right, Kyle Shanahan's
you should, yeah.
right. Still 4 more games left.
Yep.
We don't know what's going to happen. I know New England's coach is probably up there, Mike Vrabel. So, still got a few more games, but season ended today. Shanahan for sure.
Anybody else?
Hey, no. Before we go to the next take, because I know our producer's trying to cut us off a little bit. And you cannot assist, but every year before COVID or whatever, we used to go down to Carruthers and we used to do a toy for gifts, food and everything. We used to bring the food down to Carruthers to, if you go to Carruthers, California, it's straight farmland. And I'm sorry to change the mood and everything, but it's straight farmland. And you had kids coming out with no shoes, no clothes, a whole lot of nothing. And a bunch of us Niner Empire folks went down there and helped. At the time, our Carruthers chapter was running. We'd go down there and pass out gifts. We'd go to the kids' houses, and you had kids running out of the house. They didn't have running water or anything of that sort. So we made it a point, because JP and his family are still family to us and everything. So this year we're going back down to Carruthers to give to that community. And when you have kids that don't have running water, no shoes, it brings you back to reality and what life is all about. And to have these kids come up, and we even had a broke Santa Claus by the name of Elmer one year played Santa Claus. This dude's like 4'12", 110 pounds, but the kids loved Santa and they came out and they enjoyed it. So at our tailgates, and I apologize for going, but at our next tailgate, we're going to do a toy and food drive for cans, brand new toys and everything. We're going to bring it down to Carruthers to help deliver down to that community as well. So I just want to throw that out before we get cut off. So
got you. All right. Anybody else have anything they want to add to the Kyle Shanahan Coach of the Year?
He should get it.
He should get to bringing Robert back.
Look, I just put my take on it. I've seen a lot of people in the chat saying he doesn't deserve it. Listen, I know a lot of you fans want to see us get 100 points a game. You want to see these trick plays, 3-time reverses, and throw it down. Listen, that don't win you ball games. That looks good for TV, and it makes us say, "Oh, did you see that?" Kyle Shanahan right now is orchestrating like a mastermind. This season, we had 93 players on the injured list this season. That's unheard of. A team that get that decimated 9 times out of 10 ain't making the postseason. And right now, we are 2 games out of being in first place in our division. So to make it happen, like Joe said, our receiving call. I have a brother. I ain't gonna say his name, a hit squad brother, that says, why are we not throwing the ball? Ain't no receivers out there to throw the ball to. Like, you know what I mean?
Plus, we're not gonna do that in the snow.
Yeah. Look, Kyle Shanahan, if I had a vote in that situation, he would be Coach of the Year. All right. There's a question, Joe. Can they send money?
Absolutely, Patricia. And I'll send that money directly to Carruthers and everything. And we can talk about it after the podcast and everything. But I appreciate that. Got to give a shout out to our Jalisco folks out in Mexico, too. They're also on the chat.
What up, Jalisco?
Diana, thank you for being here.
Hola, Diana.
All right. Last question for you all. Outside of CMC, because he's low-hanging fruit, for this question, outside of CMC, at this moment in time in the season, who is your team MVP for the year?
I would have to say
Kiddo's been out all season. Well, not all season.
Tough one, right?
For the whole, it's tough. I mean, I would probably narrow that down to like the latest acquisitions. Keon White is doing good, and so is Farrell on the other end, filling in
Yeah,
for
Farrell
and Keon White are bringing pressure. I know they haven't been around long, but they're doing better than expected, man, and they're doing exactly what we brought them in to do. So I think temporarily, short term, they'll probably be them.
Our lockdown cornerback, Lenore.
Lenore is playing good too.
Remember a couple years ago, people couldn't stand him.
So is Stout, the rookie. Stout is playing good too.
Yeah. Lenore, a lot of people like when his first couple of years, people were they're like, Joe, what's up with your cousin? I'm like, his name is spelled different. But I mean, he's our number one cornerback.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else?
Hey, hold up, says Sourdough Sam.
Shut up, hold up. I'm gonna go Bryce Huff. And
that's one of my son's favorite players.
I don't know what the Eagles was thinking. They had this guy, and that's one of the issues they have as a team. But thank you for letting us get Bryce Huff.
Yes,
Bryce Huff has been consistent all season. And if I had a runner-up, I'm probably gonna chop his last name up. But Sam O'Connor, I know I messed his last name
we try to pronounce that every day. I know you're talking about
that dude. He's coming back after the bye week.
Yeah.
He's been a monster too. So shout out to both of those.
But
guys.
you know what? In the chat, they make a good point, and that was my second runner-up, and should have been my first. Mac Jones kept us alive.
The Mac 10. Okay, I can give it to the Mac 10. Yeah. I can give it to him. Mac Jones definitely. I wasn't a Mac Jones guy when they were talking about they were going to draft him. Everybody knows who I wanted. I wanted my boy Fields. I'm an Ohio State guy. But I tell you what, I see what Kyle Shanahan understood in trying to get that guy because he can coach us to his capabilities.
Eddie
Pinero. Okay.
We got
anybody else?
In the chat, we got Mac Jones, medical staff, Sky Moore.
Sky Moore is a good one.
Pinero, when we got rid of Moody, look, Demo, who else? Mac Jones, Lenore, Mac Jones. Yeah.
To me, I feel like Dre Greenlaw. He's underrated. He's great in the run support. He's a reliable tackler. So he's just not as flashy as everybody, but I say Dre Greenlaw.
Okay.
What?
I'm just laughing at the comments.
Yeah. Jamil, you got anybody?
At first, I was with Joe on Lenore until the Mac Jones comments. Mac Jones is team MVP.
Mac Jones. It sounds like Mac Jones right now outside of CNC. Mac Jones is the team MVP. Shout out to you, Mac Jones. All right, that's all the questions I have for y'all. I want to thank the chat for also chiming in. We appreciate y'all. If y'all like this, we'll continue to do it more. All right.
Mm-hmm.
This is raffle time, right?
Raffle time.
Okay, raffle time. Okay. What are the two raffle items?
Myth, the legend alone sent these.
Okay.
To autograph.
Joe had some laughing guys or something tonight. All right, run it up.
To autograph shirt by our favorite.
Joe's Money Beats autograph, run it up t-shirt.
Take it off my face. These people in the comments. That's our first prize, and our second prize is, I don't know if you can see it. Oh. Kelly.
Oh, Kelly won. All right. It has been spun.
Kelly MP.
Kelly MP, you are the winner of what item, Joe?
The autographed shirt from Money B. Run it up.
Autographed shirt. Congratulations, Kelly MP.
And this one is an autographed picture of Money B with digital on the ground.
Oh, that's a classic right there. Dang, I like that. And you got Pac on there?
Shout out to Money B because he called it. He's like, Joe, I didn't forget to send those pictures, those autographed stuff for your raffle and everything. So
shout out to Money B. Always showing love. All right. Our second winner is, I'm going to mess his last name up. Don't be mad. Raul Pulido. Did I say it right?
Raul Pulido.
Raul Pulido. Don't be mad at me, Raul. I'm sorry. I got that East Coast, accent. Congratulations. And yes, Money B did let us know earlier that Shock G is a Tampa native. So look how that worked. We had John Donna on and Shock G. Money B also said that Shock G originally started Digital Underground in Tampa as well. That's crazy. Look at the universe work, bringing it together. Wow.
Hey, hi man, did you see what Jalisco asked? They said, what do you think to use 2 tight ends, Kittle and Tongas, or 2 running back formations?
I like that.
I've been saying it all along. 2 running backs. Listen, if I'm mad at Cal Shanahan, I'm mad at this. I needed Brian Robinson Jr. to get a touchdown.
Right.
And my parlay I would have bought everybody here a very nice Christmas gift. Brian Robinson Jr. I thought the weather, no. 2 running back. Oh, that would be special. They wouldn't know what to do with us. I'm telling you right now, they wouldn't know what to do with us. Like, I like that. Man.
Yeah, and we did that a lot with back when we put Debo and who was the other running back? 2022, number 25. Can't think of his name.
Oh, we had a bunch of them. We had the committee. We had Mostert, Wilson Jr.
You talking about back in a couple of years ago? You talking about Breida?
Yeah, Breida. We had Breida and Cheetah. We had a bunch of people. We used to do it all the time. I don't know why we're not doing it. Brian Robinson Jr. We're not utilizing that guy, man.
I agree with that, Brian. That he's a good back. I think that's a good change of pace, but I think they're trying to push CMC, but he needs to be rested.
You know what I told Hold Up? Shout out to Hold Up. I told Mr. Hold Up, I said, you know what? Maybe Kyle Shanahan is not trying to give the NFL a lot of film on Brian Robinson Jr. in our system until the playoff time. Maybe that. I'm thinking that might be what it is. I don't know.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if I sent you guys that link with John Gruden, the coach.
Yes.
What a coach does from Monday through Friday. I'll actually post it on my Facebook. It's actually very interesting, the details that coaches go through throughout the week. With probably like a total of 20 hours sleep during the week.
Oh, Mitchell, you talking about? Yeah.
Dang.
Hey, look, there's a comment right there. I mean, that's a good point right there. We're talking about Robinson with Juice out. We might have to use him maybe. He's a physical back, so I think he can at least play fullback for 2 weeks that he's out, whatever length that Juice is out. Use Robinson. I think they should use him as a decoy fullback because they could act like a fullback, but then hand it to him, and he's just as good as as any other back. So that's a good point right there. Who said that? Lando. Lando said that, yeah.
I know all of a sudden all these names keep coming up to me. I'm like D Winters, Ricky Pearsall, like, oh my God. We're doing good. We got a good team.
100%.
All right, B-Tac, take us away.
Man, another one, y'all. Another show, man. Thank everyone for tuning in. We got people from Jalisco, Mexico. We have New Zealand, of course, all y'all from across the country. That's our show. But before we get out of here, man, I got to let y'all know to watch our Niner Empire affiliates, the Whistle Gang podcast with Ferb, P-Man, The Fan, and Monty every Monday and every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Man, of course, you got to watch my guy, the Hypecast, the official hype man of Niner Empire, 1 hour after every 49er game for immediate after the game reactions. Shout out to our special guest, Laureline Klinger, John Downer, president of Tampa Niner Empire. Of course, shout out to our sponsors, Gold Bar Whiskey, Shotsticks.com, NinersWithAttitude.com. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor of Niner Empire Podcast, please email us for all inquiries at info@NinerEmpire.com. If you're looking to start a chapter, we are rebuilding the chapter page, but you can still apply to become a chapter at NinerEmpire.com. We're almost done with the chapter revamps for all the newest ones and just to keep them updated, and it will be under NinerEmpire.com/chapters. Thank you for watching. I'm signing off for Joe, Jamil, Naomi, and Avery, our producers behind the scene, Brian and Paulina. I'm DJ Juice, your host. Does anyone have anything to say before we sign off?
170 chapters confirmed.
Confirmed.
Nice. Ooh, don't forget to get your necklace.
Oh, yes. Don't forget. We have these on the Niner Empire site right here and the earrings that look just like this. So make sure you go to NinerEmpire.com and you will find what you need. Until next week, this is the bye week, so we don't have nothing planned as far as like no games. So like, have fun. We got a week off too, but it's Niner day. It's Niner every day. So we'll see y'all next Tuesday for our next episode, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Go Niners.
Let's go.
Niners, let's go.
I know the empire's on fire. I heard slow feet, don't eat, so I compete. Niner gang, turned up, we hard to beat. Give me the rock, keep watching the score sheet. Niner empire, we on fire, we bring the heat. Run it up, we run it up. Let's go, run it up.